Welcome everyone to the QCC holiday soiree. Come on in the room, come on in the room. It's a tropical Christmas vibe. Happy holidays, everyone. Come on in the room. Welcome to QCC's Holiday Soiree. Glad to have you here. Happy holidays.
Thank you for joining us for this holiday soiree. Thank you, Christie James, our one and only resident DJ for our holiday parties each and every year, host of iHeartRadio's Pride Radio, and producer of the Martha Quinn Show for iHeartRadio. We're honored to have you as our DJ this evening. And so, without further ado, we will get on with this party we've got planned for this evening. Welcoming first to welcome us all, I want to welcome Jackie Francis, our board president.
Welcome, everybody. I'm Jackie Francis, and I'm the board president for QCC. I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. I feel your energy through the Zoom sphere. Please keep it flowing. Let me name our incredible QCC team as a way of honoring their work on tonight's event and throughout the year. Our executive director, Natalia Vigil. Artistic development director, Mona Webb. Front of the house manager, Sara Guerra. And back of the house manager, Kim Johnson. I also want to give shout outs to our fierce board members, Viet Le, Storm Miguel Flores, Titi Takamoto, Pam Peniston, Jeff Jones, Juba Kalamaka, and Maria Rangel. All of us would like to hear from you tonight while we're here at the 2020 Holiday Soiree. We wish we could be together with you, especially since our holiday party is one of our twice a year public meetings. Even though we're not together in real life, please reach out to us. Tell us how you're doing, what you think of the program. We want to hear your affirmations and visions for new themes and expanding QCC programs for our new staff to consider. Sara is monitoring the chat. After tonight's soiree, check out our events on Facebook and at our website at qcc2.org. Holler at us via email at info@queerculturalcenter.org. Now, I want to turn the light to Cristina Mitra, who will tell us more about her connection to QCC's executive director, Natalia Vigil. Afterward, Natalia, an acclaimed artist, a multimedia curator, and QCC's first ever ED, will offer us some words of welcome too. Here's Cristina.
Hey everyone, happy holidays QCC. My name is Cristina Mitra for those of you who don't know me. I'm a born and raised San Francisco dancer, librarian, and book critic, and I also was part of Creating Queer Community back in 2013 and co-founded Still Here San Francisco with your new executive director, Natalia Vigil. First off, I want to say happy holidays everyone and congratulations on not only anything that you've been able to figure out for this zany year, but for the decades of work where you all have created a home, not only for queer artists, but for queer art lovers. I know that for me, after leaving the Bay to go to college and coming back as a young queer, the National Queer Arts Festival was my home. It was the place where I could connect with people, make new friends, check out some cutie down the aisle, but also get inspiration from groups like Mangoes with Chili and Quack Map and Kentucky Fried Woman, and feel that, take in that inspiration to ultimately motivate me and Natalia to have these really rich conversations about what did it mean to be born and raised in San Francisco, but not necessarily see your stories reflected on stage. And so when we learned about the Creating Queer Community grant through being, in the audience, it prompted us to say, you know what, I think that we can throw our name in the hat and make this project happen. And it's because of QCC that it exists. And I just, from the bottom of my heart, thank you not only for creating opportunities for young and emerging queer artists, but also for creating constant space for queer art lovers to be able to take in new work year after year after year. It's just phenomenal. And when people tell me that queer art or artists, are all leaving San Francisco and they're not here anymore, I look back onto all the many years of NQAF and the many years to come, knowing that actually queer art is alive and well. And that leads me to my second thing, which is that I want to say congratulations to Natalia for becoming the new executive director of the Queer Cultural Center, but also to you all, because now you have a very amazing, visionary, passionate, accomplished queer artist, but also an accomplished queer arts administrator at the helm. I know that she's going to build off all the incredible work that's already been done as an organization and just carry it forward. She's someone who not only knows how to make things happen, but she also knows how to balance the spreadsheet and get those operational structures happening so that the work can happen, which is an incredible marriage of many, many different skills. And I think it really speaks to the uniqueness of who she is. You know, when we first started still thinking about Still Here, and it was just, you know, truly just a daydream between two best friends that grew up in San Francisco, I knew that when I talked to Natalia and shared with her my ideas, and she shared with me hers, that we were a team that was going to build this, that we were really going to make it happen. And when we had our first successful performance at the garage, thank you, Joe Landini, for just being an incredible space for us to start this project. You know, we started thinking about, wow, what if we could eventually, I remember Natalia sharing with me, you know, what if we had an anthology one day? And then here we are with an anthology that Natalia made. You know, she made this happen with Mason J. Her leadership is such that she comes through on her promises, and she knows how to give legs to an idea and to a project. And since I've transitioned out of Still Here since 2017, I've been able to witness her making this organization grow and thrive and breathing life into it in a totally new way that is really honing in her vision. And I am just such an honored witness to be able to see that. So I know that having her at the helm at QCC is going to mean that you have someone that follows through on her promises, who knows how to give legs to projects and how to breathe life into an organization that I hope can continue to be a home for queer artists and queer art lovers for decades and decades to come. So even though I'm not there with you in person, I hope that when we can meet in person, that we can be together and we can celebrate queer arts together, that we can dance, and that I can join you as part of your community. I thank you again so much for the work that you've done. In the meantime, please stay safe, be well, be healthy. I hope that you have a wonderful holiday party and just really get to celebrate and toast to everything that you've accomplished this year, and that we get to fortify ourselves with loving kindness and togetherness going into a new year of 2021, which I hope brings us many, many, many blessings. So I say thank you all so much, and goodbye.
Hello, everyone. I'm Natalia Vigil, she, her, hers. I want to welcome and honor each and every one of you, wherever you are and however you are. I want to honor and acknowledge this land we call San Francisco and the San Francisco Peninsula, the occupied territories of the Pomo, Ohlone, and coastal Miwok people, land that I've called home since my birth and that QCC calls home and for which we are guests. I want to take this moment to honor and notice any Pomo, Ohlone, and coastal Miwok people in our circle, and I want to center you in your Indigenous brilliance and Indigenous self-determination. I honor my Native, Picuri, and Tarascan heritages, as well as to hold space for everyone that's been impacted by attempted genocide, slavery, colonization, assimilation, and displacement. As I step into QCC's legacy, I want to take this opportunity to thank the QCC team, Mona, Sada, Kim, Krista, Rye Financial, the QCC board, and Pam Peniston for your confidence, your support, your wisdom, and your commitment. I also want to thank all of the past Creating Queer Community and National Queer Arts Festival artists and the past board and staff members, because you made QCC what it is and created the opening for me to join as the executive director. Now, I know there's no way to adequately describe this year, one of transition and hardship, of pandemic, continued racial injustice and anti-Blackness, of economic disparities, and more. And even so, you, Bay Area youth and artists, have reminded us that this is not a time for silence or isolation, but one of action and care and creativity. This year, for the first time ever, the 2020 National Queer Arts Festival was not held as a live in-person event. Even though the in-person festival was canceled, QCC paid commissioned artists their entire commission, and a few of our commissioned artists moved forward with producing a virtual event in June as part of an extremely scaled back festival, which included the events Black Faggotry and Aquí Estamos, an online and Zoom series of visual arts performances. 3 events engaged over 500 audience members. And many of our commissioned artists decided to use their commissions to debut new work during the Oakland Pride stage, Women's Stage, and Oakland People's Pride. We also provided artistic services in the form of fiscal sponsorship, grant proposal, and report writing support to 18 organizations and 6 individuals in support of your incredible work and the impact that you have on the LGBTQIA Two-Spirit Plus community. I'm here to be with you as QCC community, to step into QCC's long-standing legacy and to build upon it. In this first year or two, I will do this by infusing infrastructure and sustainability to support the longevity of QCC artists, staff, and board, with us living our values in practice and action by centering LGBTQIA, Two-Spirit Plus, Black, Indigenous, people of color, in service of our mission, social justice, and the economic and financial development of queer arts and culture. We will do so by standing against anti-Blackness and oppression that threatens the livelihood of our community and by uplifting the power of your voices. This year, we will hold our first ever virtual festival. We're excited to commission the 2021 cohort of artists to back your artistic energy, to increase our capacity for accessibility, and to support you in ways that are important to you. It's with that intention that I'll be holding listening sessions for the QCC community beginning in early January. Be on the lookout for more information in our newsletter, our Instagram and Facebook pages. Thank you. I look forward to getting to know you more.
Thank you so much, Natalia. Thank you so much for joining us, for being such an incredible leader and an extraordinary addition to the Queer Cultural Center family. We welcome you, we honor you, and we are joyfully happy to receive you. Yeah, we are very lucky to have you and very excited to celebrate with you in this holiday party extravaganza, our soiree, and keeping and moving with the momentum of the moment. We have coming up next a still here artist as well. Born and raised in San Francisco, California, Thea Matthews is a queer Black feminist activist, poet, educator, and author. She is Afro-Latinx with Black, Indigenous, Mexican blood who writes on complexities of humanity, grief, and resilience. She earned her BA in sociology at UC Berkeley, and it is a brilliant artist that the Bay Area loves, and a homegrown one too. So welcoming to our Queer Holiday Soiree, Thea Matthews.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. It is such an honor to be here among all of you. Happy holidays. These are some unprecedented times, and yet I rest in the silver linings of this celebratory gathering that we are all called to be, in. And the time of celebration and to honor Natalia, congratulations on being appointed the executive director for the QCC. It's been an honor to work with you over the years, to be part of the Still Here anthology, and to see you shine so bright in all of what you do. I feel reassurance. You emanate this hope and this light, knowing that there will be further amplification of historically underrepresented voices, queer voices, Black, Indigenous voices, people of color. And I know you will continue to pave the way and create the path for us to be seen and heard. And just thank you. Shine, girl. Off you go. And it's an honor to bear witness to all of it. I have some poems. They are political, they are queer, from this series titled Americana. And here we go. They came for promise, claim this land sanctuary. They came for the dreams within dreams within dreams. They call this land, land of the free and the home of the brave. Do not trust the pilgrim, a burning cross inside a fire. They came for the dreams within dreams within dreams. Jamestown to Plymouth, a new world, blood to fragment, souls to splinter, enslaved people under the gleam of triumph. They called this land, land of the free and the home of the brave. All I see is torture, a legacy, a splintered cabinet of porcelain. To walk through fear, they kill. Do not trust the pilgrim, a burning cross inside a fire, skin boiling beneath uniforms. Fear fatal, greed kills. But you already know this. Take the scissors. Cut. Slash each star, stare into each incision of a state, a district of settlement revoked beneath the rocks. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I thought I had to die to live. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Deep within a district of settlement revoked beneath the rocks. The damned have been boxed. Liberty is liberty, not a euphemism for enslavement of the body. Now, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. I thought I had to die, a slow suicide in a country of commercialized politicians clamoring for attention, a torrent of abuse. Enough. I lived to live. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Deep within the trenches, opening of an eye. What does it mean to have an abolished state? A nation reconfigured. I cut straight. And I'll close with this. I am a river running through each heft of fabric. I am an echoing dream, tormenting white in still waters, a shallow night, the air thickened by revolt. I am on the edge, watching, waiting, time to strike. I am an echoing dream, tormenting white, in still waters between lips of Lady Liberty, the last breath rub silence in between fingers until threads break waters. A shallow night, the air thickened by revolt. Punch walls, glare, throw away the fractures. I lean against the door, nonchalance post-murder. To stars I am, on the edge, watching, waiting, time to strike. Fear burns the gut, threatens my voice, yet my feet move to the chant of my people, our people, today, tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Thea Matthews. Thank you for your brilliance. Thank you for your beauty. Thank you for your incredible words of imagery and inspiration. I appreciate you and honor the gifts that you share with us. And keeping with the momentum of brilliance and genius, up next we have Valerie Troutt. Valerie Troutt is a Bay Area born and bred, jazz and gospel trained, and internationally respected. Valerie Troutt is a musical, amazing, brilliant artist who has performed with the Queer Cultural Center for years, borrowing from ancestral centuries of sound, channeling spirits, and delivering the stories of our love, loss, and lives. There's a light in this unapologetically unconventional artist, teacher, activist for whom art and activism are interwoven. Without further ado, welcoming the brilliant, brilliant contributions of Valerie Troutt.
Come on in, come on in. We welcome spirit of the holiday. Come on in. We welcome the spirit of the holiday. Come on in. Bring your love. Bring your light. Bring your joy. Bring your light. We welcome the spirit of the holiday to lift our spirits and our community. We welcome the spirit of the holiday to open the door for praise. Shift our attitude with love and light. Rainbows on market and men up in drag, snapping black fingers with glitter and flags. Moon candy day parties, Audre Lorde poems. These are a few of the things that get me going. What really gets you going? Farmers and activism, philosophers and dreamers, hands clapping together with raised glasses of cheer. Out with old constructs that restrict the mind. LGBTQI, it is our time. It is our time. Ancestors, fins, and boys with an eye. Unicorns and leather and icebox lemon pie. Silly gay beach parties at Ocean Beach. These are a few of the things that really speak to me. But when Trump outright lies, when COVID claims lives, and when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. 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 Hey now. Hey now. Let's talk about joy. Let's talk about joy. As this year comes to an end, we can think about all the things that have gone wrong. Yes, we can. But if we count it all joy, count it all joy, where could that lead us? So open the door with joy, with all of your experience. So open the door and count it all joy. Count it all joy.
Oh yes, talking about joy, bringing us all the joy. Valerie, Troutt, what an extraordinary contribution to this holiday season. Cheers and queers to everyone. Oh my goodness, this has been such an extraordinary night already. So excited to welcome in our new executive director, Natalia, such an incredible visionary to join our Queer Cultural Center family. It was wonderful to hear Thea give us all the love and all of the profound integrity found in her imagery and vision and words and story. That was just an extraordinary performance. And QCC just keeps rolling out with the goodness and the talent, and keeping with that momentum of brilliance coming to the stage. And in the sphere of celebration, we've got a little dance coming through, coming from the brilliant and professional Lak'ech dance. The mission of Lak'ech Dance Academy, which was co-founded by Angelica, Medina, and Jahira, is to co-create a community of queer, trans, and allied dancers in order to celebrate our resilience, nature, our collective strength, and heal from oppression through our visibility and artistic expression. We are redefining the Afro-Latin dance community as a safe and affirming space for all gender identities and sexualities. So without further ado, putting our hearts and hands forward for Lak'ech Dance.
Another one, something special. Listen. Otra madrugada que Manuel no va a dormir. Ya se ve la aurora un día más sin percibir que hay personas crueles que celebran el sufrir de otros seres humanos y ese morbo hace reír. Se ha vuelto la burla del barrio y también del colegio, lleno de complejos, repugnando su cuerpo, queriendo ser hembra, pero todo lo opuesto. Siéntelo, empiña es un regalo de Dios. Ay, ay, tiéndelo, añóralo, protégelo, adóralo. ¿Quiénes somos para otro juzgar? Don't be a fool. Ignorance ain't taking us nowhere. Copy. Aproximadamente más del 30% de gays se quitan la vida anual.
Bueno, aquí hay mucha gente que sabe el cuchillo. Bueno, vamos.
getting our eyes moving and hopefully getting us ready to create some motion in our seats and in our spaces at home, because we do have a DJ set, one more from Christie James coming up. But in the meantime, while we're here together as community, let's have a quick little conversation about what we know and what we've seen or been privy to in our time with the Queer Cultural Center and the National Queer Arts Festival. So just a few quick questions. We'd love to hear back from you in the chat. How many National Queer Arts Festivals have you attended, if you've attended one at all? Let's see, anyone want to say anything about how many festivals they've attended? I have now attended at least 12 National Queer Arts Festivals over the years. And I can say that I have made so many incredible connections and found so many community resources at the festival, even before I was working with QCC, when I was just a volunteer, a wonderful volunteer, which I had a lot of fun doing. That's how I got familiar with QCC and their mission and their vision and their values, and decided to align with them myself as an artist. So let's see, anyone else? Too many to count. Oh my goodness, right? Too many to count. There are so many. There have been so many over all of the 14. Krista Smith, 14. Yes, you're rolling in there right with me. Rolling in from the heyday to the present. So when we're thinking about how many festivals we've seen in the past, 2006 to 2019, Amy, oh, that is extraordinary. Oh, we have some really sincere fans and queer community members who've been with us for quite some time. It's an honor to keep you here. And who would you say would be the most influential artist that you've seen over the years that you've been watching QCC, or maybe just tonight, if this is the first time you've become familiar with the Queer Cultural Center? Oh, Pamela Penniston, 23 years in the running. You win. Nobody can top that kind of genius. The beginning and the end is right here with you. Our original and our original artistic director, our founding artistic director, the founder of the vision and the beauty that we've all come to love and share and joy and artistic pleasure. Everyone, Gina, hi Gina, yay, great to see some QCC artists there. Too many to count, since 2005. Oh, that beats me. I think 2007 was my first National Queer Arts Festival. Wow, a lot of folks here who've been here quite some time. Oh, I'm glad you're still here. And have you ever discovered or seen anything on stage that moved you in a way that changed you or shifted you, or even made you uncomfortable or challenged you? Any of those shows stand out? Everybody loves Pam. Any of those shows stand out to you? Shows that have changed your heart or changed your mind? That's the thing about art. And when you come to a performance, you never know what you're going to discover. You never know what is going to be led to you or that you're going to find in the heart of community, especially in queer community, where you're feeling seen and loved. Oh, Queer Rebels, Mangoes with Chili, Fresh Meat were foundational for Amy. Thank you for sharing that. And those are extraordinary shows, and they're all favorites of mine as well. And those are all shows that when I started performing were vibrant performance spaces and experiences, and still are to this day. Topsy Turvy Queer Circus, yes! Oh, yes, yes. Still here, still here. Clearly they are influential in our development and our continued vision. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. These are really great. Queer Ancestors Project, come through. Yes, showing us the way and showing us where we're going to be and where we've been and how to share it with the world around us. It's so beautiful to be reflected. Yes. So I'm so glad to hear all of these really profound shows being recognized by community. And San Francisco, stand up. And what were some of the first QCC programs you saw? You know, like what were some of the first workshops and things that you experienced as you were coming in? Peacock Rebellion, yay! Oh, that just like hearts hearts, hearts, hearts. Nothing but love. There's so many great organizations, so many amazing artists, so many brilliant human beings that we've been able to share time and stage with. So, but coming up soon, we're going to be sharing a dance floor. We're going to be sharing this dance floor of holiday community, um, but virtually this year through our Zoom space. Our Zoom space dance floor is about to open up. It's about to get ready. Yeah, and let me say this. Popcorn around. What's one word that you'd use to describe the amazing performances you've seen this evening? One word, or phrase that explains how you feel. I'll start with myself. Tonight's experience has been inspiring. That is what I am feeling, is extraordinary inspiration, and a joyful inspiration at that. Yeah. So, oh, I see some great words coming through. Yes. Oh, riveting, exciting, arts. Yes, dramatic. Love. Oh, this is extraordinary. Okay. Well, here we go. Well, let's get our dancing shoes on, start to get this boogie going, because we are coming back with the amazing DJ Christie James. Oh, and joining us on this virtual dance floor, let's make sure we get some of our QCC family in the building on the screen. Let's unmute ourselves or unvideo ourselves, show ourselves to our community. Let's see there. Let's go, Natalia. Let's go, Jackie. Let's go. Hello, hello, Sada. I see you. I see you. All right. Now we're ready to have a real party. Yes. Oh, all the love to our sign language interpreter. Thank you so much for being here with us. So here, and oh my goodness, we're ready to party. We're ready to boogie in our seats. We're ready to twist and turn and make this thing whirl. Oh my gosh, it's been such an amazing celebration. We have an amazing upcoming year for 2021 of a virtual festival. There will be more residencies and there will be more workshops, more presentations, more community time, more time for us to be together, to be communal, and to share our ideas, to share our love, and share our commitment to queer community. Thank you for showing up, because you could have been anywhere tonight, but you chose to be here with us, and we appreciate it. We are sending you all of our QCC love. Our hearts are on the screen, and now our boogie is going to be on the dance floor, because we're about to get this party started with DJ Christie James. Let's go. Yes.
It's a tropical Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy Merry Christmas Kwanzaa. a crazy year. Let's dance it out, y'all. Happy holidays. Come on. Take what your mama gave you. Just a mellow groove for your Friday. Go Mona, go Mona. Meow. Gotta switch it up one time. Get to the holiday spirit.
Heaven and nature. Heaven and nature.
Oh, it's not time to sit down. Everybody up! Holidays, QC.
Everybody sing. Receive the King. Every heart prepare a room. Heaven and nature sing. God understand. the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, glory to the King, while the angels sing. Let earth see. Every heart prepare here room. Shine on the stars. That the Savior is born. Heaven, 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 and nature. Joy to the world. Everybody sing.
I want to thank the QCC for having me this evening. Can't leave without playing this one. Happy holidays, everyone.
Hang all the mistletoe, I'm gonna get to know you better. This Christmas, and as we trim the tree, how much fun it's gonna be together. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night. Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Presents and cards are here. My world is filled with cheer and you. This Christmas, and as I look around, your eyes outshine the town. This Christmas, the fireside is blazing bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me, yeah. Shake a hand, shake a hand. Bright. We're caroling through the night, and this Christmas will be a very special Christmas for me. Yeah.
Happy holidays, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. And Happy New Year. Thank you all so much for joining us for the QCC Holiday Soiree. Good night.
Thank you, Christie James.
Ba